What is his wrong? Since he has leveled a protest,
Transfer.
I understand why your finance department is so
Yes.
keen that he should step away from that. Throw him away.
My lord, otherwise, my lord,
Even if your mentality is such a thing, you even not accepted to any suggestion coming from the bench also during course of hearing.
my lord, today if
Stick to your stand.
This is nothing. It boils down to the ego of the particular.
no, not at all, my lord, not at all.
Then when the division bench of this apex court in the state says consider, why your secretary will not consider? So to remove that embargo, street lights will go on, crematorium will not function. Work orders issued in 2022, you have to go. Let me pass the bill, state exchequer suffered, for 10 rupees, pay 100 rupees. In our state, total impasse. When he will not join,
Yes, challenge.
morning you have passed the order, forenoon him say get lost.
What is?
My lord, I conveyed whatever had fallen from your lordship. I have also taken instructions, my lord. Now, my lord, there are certain things, my lord, which I must, my lord, disclose before your lordship. My lord, the first thing is, my lord, that my lord, on 2nd of July 2024, my lord, the petitioner wrote a letter to the additional secretary, which is at page 92, alleging that some tenders were not floated. These were the allegations. My lord, immediately thereafter, my lord, the administrator also, my lord, wrote a letter to the secretary, and it was forwarded through the DM. My lord, I am handing over these documents. Your lordship will find that the administrator, my lord, there is one problem. I just disclose one thing. My lord, there is a fact-finding committee was constituted. I have also, it is also in the writ petition, but these documents, this is, my lord, ultimately, my lord, it will be handed over to him. My lord, your lordship kindly consider the
Mr.
letter-
Mukherjee, anything confidential?
my lord, the reply sent by the administrator as on date is confidential because there is a fact-finding committee. Your lordship will find, my lord, from the writ petition itself, my lord, page 59 of the writ petition.
Fact-finding committee to ascertain whether
Ascertain the fact whether the administrator or the this finance officer who is correct, whose allegation is correct. The allegation is that he did not, my lord, release certain bills because there was no tender. However, my lord, in that letter, e-tender, yes. Now, in that letter, my lord, issued by the administrator, my lord, she expressed her difficulty. She said that I followed the financial rules and the difficulty has been expressed in that. Now,
so there is a dispute.
there is a dispute, and my lord, your lordship will find from page 59 of the writ petition, my lord, the secretary, my lord, the special secretary, my lord, constituted a 3 members committee. Kindly consider page 59 once.
Yes.
25th July 2024, my lord, a committee was constituted to conduct special audit at Bali municipality, my lord. Now, my lord, has your lordship got it?
Yes.
Yes. Now, this was, my lord, now this committee, my lord, is conducting its inspection. Now, there are other relevant fact which is necessary, my lord, for consideration, that thereafter, my lord, the petitioner, this was, my lord, this committee was constituted on 25th July 2024, and 22nd July 2024, my lord, he was transferred.
No, he was transferred on
22nd July, my lord, at page 100.
yes. Sorry. Yes. 22nd.
Yes. Now, before that, my lord, your lordship will find on 21st July 2024 at page 109, my lord, it was indicated, this is also very relevant, kindly consider this.
That they are not, they will stop.
Yes, the entire, my lord, services, my lord, essential services were stopped. Now, today, my lord, the next incumbent had joined on 29 July 2024. He was transferred.
এটা এইবারেই
হ্যাঁ? হ্যাঁ।
2020
Malad, the incumbent Malad, yes, he joined on 29th of July 2024 at page 112. Now, Malad,
before concluding that fact finding inquiry, you transferred him.
my lord, we transferred him, my lord, for two reasons. First, my lord, we have to, my lord, ensure
Smooth
this
functioning.
smooth functioning of these essential services. Secondly, my lord,
So
This-
what is his wrong? Since he has leveled a protest,
no,
You
this is
will
not at
find-
all, my lord, this is not at all a punitive
you don't
transfer.
understand why your finance department is so
Yes.
keen that he should step away from that. Throw him away.
No, this is not the case.
What else, Mr.
My lord,
Mukherjee?
today your
If
lord,
there is a fact finding inquiry, there was an application of mind on the part of your secretary that yes, there is a disputed question, let us ascertain. Before you arrive at a finding, another promoter goes and lodges a complaint.
my
I
lord,
will
this
stop
is,
street lights.
my lord, this is not the case made out by the petitioner. His only case,
Your
only
case
case.
Mr.
is
Mukherjee, whether you, that what suggestion was given from the bench, whether your secretary or department is ready to accept or not.
My lord,
We know the broker,
my lord,
whether they will accept or not.
my lord, my lord, we can extend.
Whether,
No,
who is-
my lord, I tell your lordship, whatever had fallen from your lordship, I have conveyed. My lord, we are ready to extend all protections because he is ultimately our officer. My lord, we will extend all officers. As on date, my lord, he has not alleged that he is facing any problem from anyone. We will extend, my lord, your lordship can record this.
no, Mr. Mukherjee, the thing goes this way. There is a disputed issue. I level a protest against you. You are the advice. The work gets stalled. So what you should do? That we should throw away the person.
No,
who
we have
is-
not, my lord,
You are
today,
sending to
today in view of this peculiar circumstance, my lord, the
the
author,
peculiar circumstance, then place him in your main office. What is your
my
problem?
lord, today there was a vacancy, my lord, we placed him in Dinajpur. My lord, let him join without prejudice. Your lordship kind,
Ah,
my lord, otherwise, my lord,
even if your mentality is such a thing, you even not accepted any suggestion coming from the bench also during course of hearing.
my lord, today if,
Stick to your stand.
my lord, today, my lord, there is one practical difficulty. my
That means you are giving a message to the, that if my bills are not passed, I can throw you anywhere.
My lord, there is one practical difficulty,
Indirect-
my lord, there is one practical difficulty, my lord.
Indirectly, this.
My lord, the entire issue of passing interim order is pending before the tribunal. Now, my lord, today, unless,
Mukherjee, you have substantial amount of practicing experience. This is nothing. It boils down to the ego of the particular.
no, no, not at all, my lord, not at all.
Then when the division bench of this apex court in the state says consider, why your secretary will not consider? Your secretary thinks that we are not aware of this.
No, no, this is, my lord, there is one practical difficulty.
You,
My lord, as on date,
no, Mr. Mukherjee, today if we pass an order of status quo in ante, you have to throw away the person who has been appointed, which he is actually doing today, signing the bills, which he is actually. So to remove that embargo, street lights will go on, crematorium will not function. Work orders issued in 2022, you have to go. Let me pass the bill, state exchequer suffered. For 10 rupees, pay 100 rupees.
my lord, that issue has not been decided, my lord.
Exactly.
And
When it has
secondly-
not been decided, why your officer is not thinking that
My lord, we have
let
to,
me iron out the impasse,
my lord,
iron out the
my lord,
impasse.
these cases have not been made out. My lord, that is, your lordship kindly consider the grounds of the writ petition. These cases have not been made out. Your lordship, my lord, was pleased to observe that the contractors will jump upon him. I can assure your lordship that we can extend adequate protection if he alleges that he is facing some problem. There are two things, my lord. One is, my lord, he had only, my lord, challenged the transfer. The jurisdiction point has not been challenged. There is no statutory violation. Only point is this, that the tribunal fixed this matter on 25th of January 2025. That is the only ground.
Then what remains of the original application? Today, if
Malad,
the
even
matter
non-joint,
the interim order is considered in 25th January,
Malad, there are, Malad, I tell your lordship, first, Malad, that I say, Malad, your lordship, kindly fix this, Malad, kindly direct the tribunal, Malad,
the
to,
tribunal will not listen. He
No,
will,
your-
what he will do, complicated questions involved, constitute a division bench. And division bench, your state will
no,
never
that,
send a member.
Malad, your lordship, Malad, in terms of,
Total impasse. In our state, total impasse.
Malad, I can, Malad, on merit, Malad, I can argue before your lordship, if your lordship thinks, Malad, that,
That we are not, that
Because,
that is
Malad,
our
there
duty.
are two things, Malad,
We
one
wanted
is,
to solve the issue. We wanted to solve.
Malad, this non-joining, Malad, this also, Malad, constitutes a misconduct, Malad, in view of Supreme Court judgment.
Where he will not join.
Yes, challenge.
Morning you have passed the order, forenoon him say get
Forenoon.
lost.
No, after
When
even,
we come to transfer order, we have rarely we got the occasion to see. It comes-
yes, page 100, page 100.
Page 100. When you pass this order,
Malad, 22nd July,
22nd July,
yes,
when you release forenoon,
yes,
FN means forenoon, forenoon means 10:30. That means before recess. It would be before recess. So you are passing order on that date, releasing one person forenoon from that date. Whether it is
Malad,
routine
this
transfer,
is, Malad,
whether
this
it is
is,
transfer for administrative agencies, or there is any other motive.
Malad, this has not been,
Take out case from this page. No, don't look any other.
Malad, this has not been challenged on this ground. The only issue, my lord, raised by my learned friend is,
Place your case.
yes, my lord, your lordship, kindly consider, my lord, paragraph 5, ground 5, page 25.
Mr. Mukherjee, the payments have now been made. To the
Well, that Mr. Banerjee can.
Because objection was raised, it has been sent to the finance department for further.
finance has said that I am sending a new person.
New person, the finance officer doesn't release the payments, he makes the recommendations.
Uh-huh.
Now this finance officer has.
Now recommendation has been made.
No. It has
Your
been.
new officer has not
No,
recommended.
we have not referred it to the finance department for their guidance, because since objection has been raised, we have not yet released those bills.
No, because there is a fact-finding committee.
Yes, so since the allegation is made, we have not finalized the bills and released them.
You have not yet released
No,
them.
that was not the
How
intention.
can you do unless the officer signs? He
Because
has to
the
sign.
finance officer who is the person to vet it, he has not vetted it. We have sought opinion of the higher authorities.
Where is that letter, Mr.
That
Banerjee?
letter,
That letter is with you.
not with me. That is not, but that is my instruction that we have not released the bills. Not a case that for hurriedly releasing the bill we have done it. We have not taken any hurried action, my lord.
We have heard the learned advocates appearing for the respective parties and considered the materials on record. It is true that ordinarily a court of law in exercise of discretionary jurisdiction should not interfere with any order of transfer. But in the present case, we have noted peculiar facts and circumstances. Stop. Stop. Records reveal that when the petitioner protested against certain infirmities in the tender process, he was issued a memo dated 16 July 2024 by the respondent number 4, asking him to show cause as to why disciplinary action shall not be recommended against him due to misconduct and defiance towards কোথায় insubordination? Defiance towards
comply with
the authorities, and failing which he would be compelled to take further action. Stop. Within 5 days thereafter, the transfer order was issued on 22nd of July 2024. Re- 22nd July 2024, directing the petitioner, releasing the petitioner on the self-same date, bracket A FN, and directing him to transfer his charge through charges online through SRMS portal to Finance Department. Even being aware of the fact that the allegations and counter allegations leveled by the petitioner and the respondent number 4 had been relegated for a decision before a fact finding authority. And prior to any issuance of prior to
This was
the
subsequent.
final decision, transfer order was issued.
Madam, may I just indicate one fact? My lord, the order of transfer was issued on 22nd July 2024, and this order to conduct, my lord, an inquiry by a fact-finding committee,
Page-
that was on 25th July.
Page.
That is at page 59 on a subsequent date, my lord.
আচ্ছা, কি বলেছো লাইনটা? It appears that the complaints lodged by the petitioner and the prima facie, it appears that the infirmities in various tender processes as pointed out by the petitioner triggered the issuance of the order of transfer. Stop. The said order would reveal that the places of posting of 3 officers were altered, were interchanged. Stop. But surprisingly, no reason is forthcoming as to why the petitioner was not repatriated to its original posting, repatriated to the place where Murshid Alam was functioning. And on the contrary, Murshid Alam has been sent to Bali municipality, and another incumbent, namely Rahul Mishra, had been transferred from Dokhin Dinajpur to the post of Murshid Alam, directing the petitioner to join the post in which Rahul Mishra was working. Where Rahul Mishra was working. Stop. Stop. Even in the said such arguments as advanced by the petitioner before the learned tribunal was surprisingly not taken note of, and the matter was relegated to further consideration 5 months later, in the month of January 2024. Without appreciating that by that time the entire matter may become infructuous. Stop. In the said conspectus, we are of the opinion that status quo ante needs to be restored. Stop. Accordingly, stay the operation of the order of transfer dated 22nd July 2024 and direct the respondents to immediately allow the petitioner to join the post of finance officer at Bali municipality, within a week from date.
Nurshid Alam has joined in the post. Mr. Nurshid Alam has joined in the post. So he is not a party before your lordship. Just not.
আচ্ছা ওই মিস্টার ব্যানার্জি যেখানে বলেছে না he further submits that the new incumbent namely Mr. Nurshid Alam had already joined the post of finance officer at Bali municipality. Answering your query, he further submits that the bills pertaining to the tenders as pointed out by the petitioner has also not been disbursed. Further directed, respondents are further directed. There is
Regarding the press activity, my lord, some because not the activity before the press, my lord, this is happening, my lord, every day. Even not the hearings are, my lord, being not
I will
broadcast.
tell you.
Even my lord,
I will
before
advise.
the order was uploaded in
I
the
will
server,
advise.
my lord,
Lordship, he has not done anything, Lordship.
next.
I
He
will
has
advise.
given a
The respondents are directed to file their affidavit in opposition within 4 weeks. Reply thereto, if any, be filed within 2 weeks thereafter. List the matter for further consideration under the same heading in the
Grateful,
supplementary list of this.
my lord,
The operation বলেছো?
interim order till disposal.
Say the operation of the order of transfer and the direction.
We stay the
Till
order
disposal.
of transfer to the debtor and direct the respondents to immediately
And
allow the
we stay the order of transfer till the disposal of the present petition. আচ্ছা
supplementary list, not any date is.
4 weeks, 2 weeks, list the matter for further consideration under the same heading in the daily supplementary list of this court at a date on 18th September.
I'm grateful, my lord.
Matter to appear on 18th September.
Yes, next
Can
matter.
it be any day after 18th, my lord? Any day after 18th.
Uh-huh.
Any day after 18th September. 19th, my lord.
You're going for a
No, no,
prior to it,
no, no.
sir.
18th, I have a fixed matter, my lord. No. I have a fixed matter on 18th, my lord.
We will call you and listen to you and thereafter pass order.